Ciao, amigos.
Yes! We're sailing again. We've taken a very indirect route from Florida over here to Bimini, which we've decided to nickname the Bimini Shuffle.
Like the river, I roll along today. I'm here, tomorrow I'm gone. We hauled out the Vagabonde last week in Fort Lauderdale, Miami. She was due for a hull scrape and clean before we planned to head off into the wilderness once again. The work was over. All the guys' tools and mess had disappeared and it was really nice to have our home feeling like a home again. Tonight we were about to feel even more at home with some visitors we hadn't seen in years.
So,
I don't know if you guys know.
Are you pregnant?
Yes! I'm having a baby.
Oh, really?
There's a baby in here!
So when is it coming?
You guessed it straight away.
In December. So when is it gonna be in December?
Well,
Yeah.
we are blessed with the presence of Elayna and Wolfram once again. Elayna and Wolfram helped us out when my wisdom tooth wanted to fall out of my head. Clinic that her daughters have their wisdom teeth out.
Thank you very much.
What? That a cortisone.
Liar. Really?
Turn over.
Alright. Okay, maybe not film this.
You look really Mongolian now.
The dentist sent me home on painkillers for 2 days and then I was scheduled to have the tooth removed, and Elayna and Wolfram let us stay in their amazing apartment so I could recover in comfort. There was aircon, a bed, internet. It was just
Cooked us breakfast.
Thank you.
We loved having you.
Feels like a lifetime ago.
That could not have gone better for us.
Yeah.
We sent one message and you were like, yep, done. Actually, my daughter had her wisdom teeth out here, no problem.
Yeah.
And we had the appointment in about half an hour.
He's really a good doctor, I find.
Yeah, he does look like that actor though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly the same.
Elayna brought me an oregano plant and it smells amazing. Oh, we should have had some on the pizza. So good.
There's a bunch for Lauderdale.
So Elayna and Wolfram have just taken us to their house to have some dessert and also to show us their amazing house, and I'm like so in love. The coolest decorations ever. Look. Amazing. And the best part is their boat is right out here. To have your boat docked right beside your house where you can see it, just be a dream.
2 days. 3 days
Wow.
after that.
And it keeps everything.
What kind of a boat is this?
It's a Beneteau 51.5.
I was just saying so many memories, like it even smells like our old Beneteau, and looking around all the hatches and the curtains, deja vu. We're about to return the mini Zoom to Raf and say goodbye to everyone in the office because we're heading off today for good, but actually kind of looks like we might be back maybe before I have the baby at some stage. So not for good. They can't get rid of us. We're actually looking forward to coming back. This place has been, we felt just really at home here, which is rare for, you know, a work
travellers such as ourselves. No, they've been incredible.
Yeah, they have.
What's there?
Cuddle.
Cuddles?
Yeah, this is being, you're on video.
Oh, I am on video?
Yeah.
I'm only kidding. I did that to one lady one time.
So many great goodbyes just walking out of the boatyard, but like it'll just totally ruin the moment if I'm to pull the camera out. I'm always like torn between filming or having a really nice moment with someone.
I'm not.
I am. I don't want to ruin stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Ciao, amigos. Goodbye. Thank you. We're gonna miss you so much.
We have nobody to bother now.
I know. What are you gonna do? And who have we got on the boat? Who is this?
How are you?
It's Stefan. Ciao. So it's really great to have our pal stepping back.
Hell of a hand.
And today we are heading back down south to Coconut Grove where we first started, because we're gonna pick up some mail that was sent there, and also we're gonna check out of the USA because we're heading to the Bahamas. So Stefan's staying with a friend down here, and hopefully we'll see him again in the Bahamas at some stage. So we're gonna anchor just outside Coconut Grove Marina for a night, maybe 2 nights, not sure. Hopefully we can head to the Bahamas tomorrow, but we'll see.
Just rev that up.
Yeah.
Alright, put it in neutral and turn it off. There's got to be a blockage somewhere.
And how do you know it's a problem?
When we're revving the engine, not enough water's coming through here. I'm trying to clean this out, and then I'm going to clean this out, and then I'll do the same on the other side. But it's not here that's the problem.
It's not the filters?
No, it's further back.
Now, I don't know much about engines, but for those of you who know even less than me, this blockage is a problem because the intake is used to suck in salt water that actually helps cool the engine. So if you're getting less water, it's a little bit of a problem. It's not working as well as it should.
Exactly right.
Either way, we need to figure out where the blockage is. And as per usual, there is not a breath of wind. The Vagabonde's a hot box once again. Tell me why you're a genius.
Because I stopped it before these things busted out. You can see they're 2 broken there. I could just...
What is that?
It could be my 6th or even my 7th sense, Elayna. I'm not sure what tipped me off, but I got it before the impeller things broke. So could you grab me a spare impeller from port forward, Elayna?
Port forward, okay.
They look like that.
Alright.
So I know what I'm doing, but I'll just read the instructions anyway. You've just got to grease it up, drop it in, and away you go. So I noticed that there wasn't enough water coming through the sea strainer. I don't know why I looked, but I just noticed that that was the case. And then I thought there was a blockage, so I dove in the water, and then it turned out that the impeller was broken. As we were properly in gear, this side was spitting out slightly less water than it usually does at that sort of revs. So it's just knowing your boat, I guess, would be the only way that you could sort of pick up on that. And I feel compelled to tell everyone here that that has nothing to do with Just Catamarans, nothing to do with Ultramar. They are completely in the clear. Oh, they sold him a dodgy impeller. No, it's a third-party part. They didn't do a service on the engine. It's just general wear and tear on a boat. So we're all good.
It's coming tight now. What are you making us, Stefan?
Tacos.
Taco.
It
Jeremy.
was a soda water that was, as you would call it, Elayna, shooken up.
Go get yourself in the shower, mate. It's been a very long day and I've just crawled into bed. I'm about to read my book. Riley's having a shower. I think we're going to call it a night. I'm trying to think of something fun we can do. Yes, I'm talking to the camera.
Hey?
I'm talking to everyone on camera.
Oh, so say hello from me.
Riley says hello from the shower. But yeah, I've just been spending most of my nights actually reading a whole bunch of books. Because before I know it, the time will come and I want to make sure I'm as prepared as I can be. But I've enjoyed it. It's amazing. Yeah, a whole new world for me, because I'd never, before Riley and I got pregnant, like I'd never really looked into pregnancy and birth, and so yeah, it's just been really exciting. I guess I'm going to say goodnight until tomorrow. Ciao, ciao. This morning, we'd learned that you don't even need to check out of the USA. You can just leave. So all we did was quickly pick up our mail and drop Stefan off, who would be returning to help us out on board in a week or so over in the Bahamas. Where are we off to today, Boogie?
Yeah, we're going to head up over here a little bit. We've been hanging out there in the Everglades. Since we've been back in the US, I got these spare propeller blades sent over because I snapped them on the Atlantic crossing, and I'm going to see how much power we can make at probably a fairly low speed. The wind is obviously coming from exactly where we'd like to be going, over to Bimini. Probably be going fairly slowly, so I've got these tuned in for maximum resistance again, and hopefully I don't snap anything.
Captain Elay at the helm. We're only got about 8 knots of wind today, so might be code 0 weather, Raz. Haven't pulled that out in a while, so that'll be nice. And just feels good to be out of the city. Like, we're only, what, maybe a nautical mile away or 2, and already I feel like I can breathe. Looking forward to the blue waters of the Bahamas and sea life and coconuts and all that good stuff. Alright, we're hoisting the main all the way up today, so I'm gonna unlock the reefing lines. I'm gonna unlock the main sheet. Alright, off you go, Riley.
Sailing again.
So the wind's already picked up to over what our code 0 can handle, which I suppose is a good thing, but we were looking forward to pulling that out. So we're just going to pull out the head sail now. You ready?
Ready.
Sail plans, Captain.
We are heading south because the Gulf Stream heads north, and it's going to push us towards Bimini. The wind has just picked up to 22 knots apparent, and I'm not taking a reef, even though I should, because it's the middle of the day and I've got my eye on everything, and the water is that calm that we'll just be totally fine. So I'm just going to be manning the helm for a fair while and making sure that everything is hunky-dory. Tack. We're only 30 degrees off course. Yes! Yes! Yes!
Someone's had a coffee.
Oh, it's just good to be out on the water again. And I honestly didn't think we were ever going to get there. I think the wind shifted further north. We're now sailing like almost directly into the Gulf Stream, which is just sort of curling us up to Bimini, but not quite far enough. But at least we're going somewhere now. And we've got the Watt and C in, and we're making enough power. I'm going to start the water maker in a minute.
Look out.
What's up? Check out that belly.
Oh,
Turn
you
side
need some.
on. That's hilarious.
No!
We need to eat healthy. We weren't eating healthy in the city.
Yeah, it's always better to be out here where we have limited resources and only what we take with us on the boat.
It's a way healthier lifestyle. I knew it anyway, of course, but
a lazy soup dinner kind of night. So we have lentil soup, spiked chili powder sauce.
I could live off that. It's fantastic.
You're welcome.
And Grady's walking around like he's hot soup. Alright.
We're not going to get to Bimini till the middle of the night because the wind was coming from exactly where we wanted to go and we were getting nowhere. We were still getting 38 degrees to the wind, but just it was really strong, and yeah, it still would have taken us a long time, and then the wind completely died. So we're motoring with a 2.5 knot current pushing us north, so we're off track and still going quite slowly, but we'll get there eventually.
We've taken a very indirect route from Florida over here to Bimini, which we've decided to nickname the Bimini Shuffle. You got to juggle the Gulf Stream, and then we had the wind coming directly at us as well, so we've had to do a very roundabout track path journey.
Looks nice and sandy. As always, thanks for watching, and be sure to tune in next Monday as we show you Bimini Island. We embrace a few days of island life before we run into a few dramas. Surprise, surprise.
I found it, Elayna.
Even on a bad day,